To start off, you want to line up all your tools, the grooming scissors, the comb, clippers, where we use the number 10 blade, and of course the restraint noose and the arm. And in addition, you would also want to prepare an ice pack for when the clipper gets a little bit too heated and it's not too comfortable for your pet's skin. You want to rest the clipper on the ice pack. And then another thing we want to share with you is the guide comb for your clippers. We use a number 2 here, and it is especially helpful for the tummy area where you want to create that, that gradual like little skirt. And finally, we have the hair thinning shears. This is helpful for when you want to trim the facial area. And of course, you also want to make sure to bribe your little pooch with some treats. Here we want to start off with the back area. You want to do a nice clip down the spine here and just gradually work your way toward more of the side of your pup. And notice how we sort of give it an angle and then just gradually create that blending effect without needing to switch to another guide. And of course, you want to do the other side. And next we want to really do the upper neck. You want to use one thumb to pull down the loose skin. Maybe some light would help. And here you definitely want to put your pup on the noose when you're working more on the hind area here. Now next we're gonna do the butt. So again, with your number 10 blade, you want to trim the butt area, only stopping around like the top of the hind legs. And the tail. You want to hold on to the tail a little bit here to make sure you get to the details. No pun intended. Awesome. And here you want to lift up the tail a little bit to get the other side of it. And here you want to get to the hind legs. And you can see we're now putting on the guide. So with the guide comb, you can really make sure you don't trim the hair on the hind legs too much, but just giving it a little bit more style. And here we want to get the forehead, a little bit toward the side of the neck. And this is the important part of getting the top of the ear. You want to use one hand flat underneath the ear to make sure you get the hair on the ear evenly. Also the side of it, just clipping a little bit. We'll deal with it using the scissors later. All right, now we want to get rid of the noose, as well as the guide comb, and really just use the number 10 blade to trim it even more, especially underneath the neck. So where you really want to stop is at the bottom of the neck there with the V. Now we get to the side cheek. So you want to stop around where it's vertically aligned with the corner of the eye. And working on the other side. And here you want to make sure to comb the brows so they're nice and even and flat. And with your scissors, you just want to make a clean cut to create that nice angle, that nice clean look. So we do the same on the other side. Make sure you hold your dog's nose and mouth area very firm with your other hand to keep them in the same spot. And next we're using our thinning shears to really get into the facial area in between the eyes. And here, using the clipper again to clip the inner ear. Now we use the clipper to get into the nitty-gritty here. And you would also want to pull up some of the hair in the ear to make sure that you can clip them efficiently. Yeah, I think my baby's now pretty sleepy. It's like a spa. And now we really get to pretty much the most challenging part, is the side of the ear. You want to use your thumb to feel where the edge of the ear is, and then just cut along that side. If you're new to this again and a little bit afraid, make sure to not cut too close to the edge. And on the other side, same thing. Use your thumb as a guide. And next we're gonna do the upper lip trim. So as usual, you want to comb the beard, everything to make sure that it is very straight, and then just cut along the upper lip. Again, combing, combing, combing. And this is where you would cut the beard. People have different preferences of long and short. We prefer it a little bit on the shorter side. I would call it medium. So it's a little blunt cut. And also on the side, have that nice sharp angle. Use your hand to comb down the hair. And now we get to the cheek and more of the side corner of the eye. And cutting some of the stray hair around the eyes. And now is the top of the paw. And here you want to definitely just use the blade for a very short cut between the toes. You really have to get in there. And there you have it, all set, and a very tired pup.